How can you create success today in your business and your life? I'm Jennifer Lee from Secret to Visibility Online. If you caught my video yesterday, I talked about what I have intentionally built in my life and the realization that I needed to share more of my story and show up more authentically about how building a business can change what you're doing and how you can create that future that you're longing for and start to work towards it each day. So today we're going to talk about being intentional. Now this works in life and in business. There's many things that you could be doing. There's always more that you should be doing. But what is it that's going to move you from step one to step two? And where are you actually heading? I think this is something that we need to reevaluate pretty often because things change and directions change, markets change, our goals change. So where are we trying to get to? And the biggest thing is that many times we think, this is something I want to do, but I need $8 million before I can make it happen. And I'm not saying that $8 million can't make a lot of things happen or can't make them happen sooner or more easily. However, when you wait to reach a certain point, then you don't get to make the decisions and start to live what you want to live. You're just constantly living in that future. And so there are times when it would be easier to have everything perfect. But when it comes down to it, life is never perfect, right? So when we started thinking about wanting to change what we were doing, when we wanted to have the resources to grow our own food and have our own space and just have this return to the land, which was our dream. And for a long time, we talked about it being our retirement plan. And then we thought, well, why are we going to wait until we retire to do this? First of all, we'll be older. We'll probably be tired. And that's just too long to wait. We want to do this now. We want our kids to live this life. We want to start this now. And so it started with some really simple things. We were living in a very tiny cabin on a lake on a fifth of an acre that 95% of that was the side of a mountain that was heavily wooded. But we could do was we could get self-watering pots and put those in the front of the house where the sun did shine and grow herbs and cucumbers and start to learn what we could grow and what we could forage and how we could live a more sustainable life. And many times when we think sustainable, we think of all these new gadgets, right? It's kind of like when we think of building our business, we think of all these new apps and gadgets and services that we can pay for. But really, sustainable is what has been done for millennia. It's just that we forgot what it was. Now we're trying to rediscover it. So there's simple ways that you can do that. Just like in your business, in your marketing, there are simple ways you can market your business. It doesn't take hundreds of dollars of services. It doesn't take all these different apps. You don't need to be on 17 different platforms. What worked 100 years ago in marketing by educating your audience, building a relationship, showing up consistently, providing good service, that's exactly what's working now. It just looks a little bit different. So I challenge you today to think, where is it that I want my life and my business to be if I could be anywhere? And what's one small step I can take today to start to make that happen? I'm Jennifer Lee from Secret to Visibility Online. I'd love for you to hit that bell. And if you caught this on the replay, just tell me where you're joining me from and what your small step is today.